Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the third of our rides. Sorry about the slow start. What happened is that there was a format error for my card, so we missed the outward journey of this, but I'll explain it through it in a minute. And also the microphone got turned off in that. I'm not very good with cameras and those sorts of things. But anyway, the route starts in just outside Tenterden, and we head northwest up the Cranbrook Road, follow all the way round through villages like East End, and then don't worry too much about this little loop over here in the top left hand corner. That was through a school, and the school is closed, so at that point you should be turning left and heading down New Pound Road to Benenden, and then we follow from Benenden right the way down and basically head off once you get to Rolvenden, straight down into Rye. And then that's where the video is going to start, actually in Rye. So we'll join you there. We then head back up the military canal and then work our way back through to Tenterden via Appledore, which we can see on the east there. So a really great ride it is. So off we go. This is from the Royal Military Canal just outside Rye, and we are heading into the town of Tenterden. So we cross over the river, and back round there's a park on your left, and we're now heading through into the town. Now you have to actually cross the road, follow the cycle route, and this will take us up to the old castle walls, where we stopped, did a bit of photography, and then we headed out around the town a little bit just for a view to see what it's like. The streets aren't too busy in terms of moving cars. There's a lot of parked cars, but it's fairly quiet there. Stopped, had a little look around. There's some quaint bits and pieces, some nice old streets, etc. And then we start heading out of the town. Now some of that is quite busy, so be a little bit careful heading up to this particular roundabout. We're going to go right there, and then we're going to head off up the national cycle route, which is just on the outskirts of town. Okay, so we come out of Tenterden and we turn off up the road, which actually heads towards Appledore, but then we head off and join the Royal Military Canal, and we're just about there now, not far from it. A little bit of ascent, and then we follow alongside the canal for quite a long period of time. So the canal is visible on our right. There's a waterworks we've just been past, various different factories, military bases. There's a float factory, I don't know what that made, on there on our left, and we're following along beside the military canal, which is just on our right. Although it looks bad here for the traffic, actually there's not very much at all. Plenty of places to stop along here, and a lot of road cyclists are going to go shooting past you at quite high speed, but it is a very busy road. We just stopped there for lunch, and then we carried on along the canal, and you can see that hill on our left. Well, when we previously camped in Tenterden, we headed off left over that, but instead we're going to carry on beside the canal and then head into the village of Appledore. So at this point we start to leave the canal and heading up into a range of different villages, and we'll stop there in the middle of Appledore. Lovely church there, it's worth going to visit that one. And then we just headed north from that up towards Tenterden. Now the road is occasionally busy. I wouldn't be on the road during rush hour because the traffic does pick up a little bit, but generally it's pretty quiet down the back, but it is quite narrow, so if there's two cars coming opposite ways, as you know, drivers don't necessarily wait behind until you've got past. They'll still try and cross you even if there's a huge lorry coming the other way. Here we are, heading just into the final bits of lovely countryside around here, relatively flat as we head towards Tenterden. Here we are approaching Tenterden, and you can see that it's a little bit more busy, a little bit more built up, and we head in towards the town centre and turn left as you work your way up, and then that way you can cut out a big chunk of the town, but it does take you to a yellow box right in the middle of town, and just here, and you just to be a little bit careful there. A lot of traffic at this point, but having done quite a bit of commuting over 35 years, I'm not too bothered by that. Head out and then not long after this we turn right up the Cranbrook Road. Here we go, turn right up the Cranbrook Road, and then that will take you back to where you are, crossing over the steam railway on the way. Anyway, I just wanted to thank all of our supporters for all you've done. It's been quite an amazing journey with you, and thank you very much indeed. Have a great week.